Hello everyone, my name is Market, and as you can see, the time has finally come. In the top left corner, Minecraft 1.18, it's finally out, and I'm here today on the first day of the release to show you some duplication glitches so you can get started right away. Okay, so I'll be doing the duplication glitches from least to most powerful, so make sure you stay until the end to get the full potential. Okay, and one last thing to mention before we start is that it's illegal to watch this video without liking and subscribing, so please do that unless you want to get a message from my lawyer. Anyways, let's start with the duping. Okay, so for this first duplication glitch, I'm going to be showing you how you can make a machine that's going to make you infinite tripwire hooks, which you can then change for emeralds with villagers. So first thing you want to do is open up your F3 menu and make sure that you're facing west, so we are, and then you just want to place a piston facing facing you, and then 2 blocks facing the other direction, and then place an armor stand in between them, doesn't matter where. Then we're going to be placing blocks to each side of these, so like this, and then a redstone torch here with 3 redstone pointing into this piston, and it should activate, and then 2 right here. Yeah, just like that. Then you want to place a trapdoor, doesn't matter which kind, in this direction, so it opens like this, and then on this side you want to place one that opens kind of like the same way, pointing into here. And then you just want to place your tripwire hooks right here. Of course you have to be shifting for this, and also just place them into it, and as you can see, immediately they pop out, but we get one more than we actually had at the start, so it works. And you can just stay here, hold down shift, and just, I know this is kind of loud, but yeah, as I said, you can kind of hold down shift and get infinite tripwire hooks this way. It's kind of wonky in 1.18, but it still works. If you're having any problem, you can just switch this trapdoor out for an iron one, and then from then on it should be smooth sailing. You should be able to do it just like this. Of course not if you're standing in there, but yeah. Also, I just quickly want to mention that in my last video in 1.17 glitches, someone mentioned that I was in creative mode and that's why this worked and it doesn't work otherwise. No, that was just my bad. I understand it was my bad, but trust me, this still works and you can try it in your world and you'll definitely be able to see that it does work. Now for this next duplication glitch, what you want to do is again open up your F3 menu and make sure that you're facing north as we are right here, and then you just want to place a block and then a slime block and another slime block next to it, and then you can break this one, and then also an observer into one of these slime blocks with 2 blocks behind them like this, and then a sticky piston facing this way, and then just 2 redstone dust on top like this. And then when you turn this on it should move, but when you turn it off it should start to pulsate like this. And now when you put rail on top of these slime blocks, you should be able to see that they actually duplicate. And this is kind of an even duplicator, which means that it duplicates like even amounts of one and then even amounts of the other. And then if you wanted to, you could just make another one of these machines and you could duplicate the other 2 types of rails. If I could just find the last part. There we go. So this is another one of those that still works in Minecraft 1.18. As you can see. On to the next one. Okay, for this duplication glitch, what you want to do is go to the stronghold right here. I still haven't beaten the Ender Dragon, just keep that in mind. And let's just first set the spawn point here. It's a good idea because you're going to be hopping back and forth quite a lot from the end to here. And then here what you want to do is kind of block these off, these lava parts right here, and place some oak fences underneath. Doesn't really matter which type of fence you're putting down as long as it's a fence. And then you want to go to here and you want to count off 6 blocks from the top of this. So this is going to be 1, if I could place it, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6. And then what you want to do is get any type of gravity block. For me it's going to be sand, dragon eggs, anvils, and red sand, and you just want to place them on the 6th block right here. That was a bad idea, whoops. Alright, we're back, my bad. Just make sure not to go into the portal, and you want to place it on the 6th block, which is going to be kind of this block for us. I'm just going to place a block just right here so I don't fall again. And keep in mind that the first block that you send through, it doesn't duplicate. And also keep in mind that we are in survival right now. So we're going to be placing 1, and then I'm just going to keep spamming these, and then we're going to go through the portal and check if we're actually duping them or not. Seeing below here, nothing shows up, so let's go through the portal. And we are here, and as you can see, we have actually 2 times of everything, even the red sand duplicated right there. So there we go. And let me just show you once again that this actually works, because in my last video I kind of messed this up because I was in creative and I forgot to put the actual fences underneath, and then what happened was I thought I duplicated it, but it was just the creative mode giving me 2 times of everything. So I do apologize for that, but this time it does really work, and here we should see that we're getting 2 times of everything again. Yep, just like I said. Okay, and for this last duplication glitch, we're going to be going back to basics. So this is the barrel, and as you might know, I made the barrel dupe I think around about 1 year ago, and today we're going to be recreating it because it still works in 1.18, and this is probably the most OP duplication glitch that's out currently for 1.18. So here's what you want to do. First, open up your options and then go to video settings and make all the settings to be as high as possible. So for me, that's going to be turning up the biome blend, and I apologize if the video gets a bit laggy at this point. So turn up your render distance, simulation distance, I don't know what that is. Let's get this to, I think, fully blocking. I think that's the hardest one. MIP map levels all the way high. And I think that should be it. If I'm missing something, it doesn't really matter. As long as you did all of these things, it should lag a bit. Let's see, our FPS currently is 78, 80. Okay, so that's not that bad, but I think it should still work. So what you want to do is save and quit the title, just like this, and then go back into the game. Okay, now that we're back in, you just want to open this and put all the items you want to duplicate inside of the barrel. You could of course do this with a chest. I'm just doing it with a barrel because that's what I called it. And then on your keyboard, press Control, Shift, and Escape at the same time. That's going to pull up your task manager right here, and you're just going to right click on Open JDK Platform Binary like this and end task. There you go. And I'm using T-Launcher for this, but it gives me an error message. If you're using the normal launcher, it should also give you an error message. And if it gives you an error message, that means that it worked. So let's see it in action when we go back into the game. All right, starting up the game and going into the same world. And there we go. As you can see, we have all of our items in our inventory as well as in the barrel. So it's duplicated. And as I said, this is probably one of the most OP duplication glitches, which is out right now. Alright guys, thanks for watching. A new video should be out with multiplayer glitches as soon as I get some available. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.